Alright guys, so last time we met Renoa and Angelo, our two wonderful new compatriots. And we're working on getting a mission done. This is Zell. And Selfie. Hi everyone! This way! I'm putting on voices that I normally don't use. Alright, so we're getting a mission briefing. Just stand anywhere you want. This is a full-scale operation. Our resistance to forest owls will be forever known in the pages of Timber's independence. Exciting, huh? It all started when we got a hold of the top-secret info from Galbadia. I got the info, sir. There's a VIP coming from Galbadia. There's a VIP from Galbadia coming to Timber. Super VIP. Guy's name is Vinzer Delling, our archenemy and president of Galbadia. Vinzer Delling is a scoundrel. He's a dictator and not a president. Not even popular in Galbadia, sir. President Delling is taking a private train from the Galbadian capital. Our plan is to blow it to smithereens with a rocket launcher! Not quite. So get to the point. Just tell us what to do. Shall we begin? First, I'll go over the model. The yellow train on the top right is our base. We're riding in it now. Right next to the train, next to it is the dummy car. We made it look just like the president's car. The train has three cars. First, there's the locomotive, followed by the first escort. The red car is the president's car. Delling should be inside. The last car is the second escort. Once we get on this one, we begin the operation. Our ultimate goal is to seize the president in his car using our base. That means we'll have to switch the dummy car with the president's car. We'll use the two switch points leading up to the Timber to carry out the operation. Okay, now I'm going to explain the procedure in several steps. Sneak on board the second escort. We'll get on the roof of the second escort by jumping from our dummy car. Proceed cautiously across the roof to the second escort. The second escort car is the only one that is equipped with sensors, sir. A high-tech officer is on board. I'll talk about the sensors later. Proceed across the roof to the president's car. We can move across the roof president's car without worrying too much. Delling hates the company of his guards and being surrounded by sensors and keeps them away from his car. Uncouple the first escort car. We'll have to complete this uncoupling before the first switch point. If we don't, boom, game over, right? Yes, we'll have to move fast. I'll explain the uncoupling process later. Have the dummy car and our base move in after the uncoupling. After the uncoupling, we'll have the dummy car and our base move in. At this point, our train and their train will be linked and moving together. That's pretty cool. Uncouple the second escort car. In this last uncoupling, the process will be pretty similar to the first. Escape with the president's car and our base. If all goes well, we should be able to escape with the president's car. After that, we'll return to our base and prepare to confront Delling. We have exactly 5 minutes to complete the 7 procedures. If we fail, our train will collide with theirs at the switch point and it'll be all over. Don't forget that. 5 minutes? Are you sure that's enough? According to the simulation we ran, it should take only 3 minutes to complete the operation. Piece of cake for seeds, right? Of course, too easy. Okay, now let's talk about how to avoid the sensors on the second escort. Go ahead, Watts. The guards have a sound sensor and a temperature sensor, sir. Any sound triggered will trigger the sound sensor, so move on. The blue guard is carrying this sensor. The temperature sensor will go off if we remain stationary, sir. The guard in red is carrying this one, sir. When a guard opens the blind, that means he is checking the sensor, so be careful. The range on these sensors is equal to the length of one window, so keep an eye on the window below, sir. So exactly how do you avoid them? Stop if there's a blue guard below you, run if there's a red guard below you. Basically run or stop depending on which guard is below you. That's about it for the sensors. Next, let's talk about how to uncouple the escort cars. Question: How can you uncouple the cars from a moving train? We can't uncouple the cars directly. Instead, we'll have to tamper with the control system that manages coupling. If we can temporarily disable the circuit for the connection, the cars will uncouple automatically. To disable it, we have to enter several codes. And we have the codes. Renoa has them, sir. I'll be in charge of relaying the codes to Squall. Squall, you should slide down on the sides of the train using a cable and enter the codes into the system. Now I need you to listen carefully. Each of the codes is 4 digits. 2, 3, 4, 1 is an example. But the keypad won't have numbers. Instead, it'll have 4 buttons. X, triangle, circle. So, circle, X, square, triangle, circle, X, square, triangle, circle, X, square, triangle. For instance, if the relay code is 3, 1, 2, 4, you'll push in that order. You'll have to be quick and precise. You have about 5 seconds to enter each code. Otherwise, the code will change and the past entries will become invalid. So, like I said, we have to enter all the codes to disable the connections. After we uncouple the cars, we'll wait for the others to operate the rail switch. Remember, we only have 5 minutes to do everything, so make sure that you're prepared. Okay, let's try practicing entering the codes. Enter 3 codes and you will be finished. If you want to quit, hold down L1. Let's see. I got a little early. Code 1 confirmed. There we go. You got it? In the real thing, there's a strict time limit leading up to the switch point. Don't forget that. That's all. By the way, this model's nice, but the president's car looks kind of shabby. Why is that? Yeah, Renoa made it. That's why. We bought everything else at a gift store. Oh, I thought some kid made it. The paint job sucks too. It kind of does. Oh, shut up. I made it look like that on purpose. It represents my hatred towards Delling. Hatred, eh? Yeah, that's right. It's one of the ugliest things I've ever seen in my life. You must really hate him. Are you guys finished? Enough about the model. Can we get on with it now? I'm a little nervous about this, guys, because you know my timing skills aren't exactly the greatest. Do you understand? Yes. Let's decide on the party. Gathering information is my specialty, sir. Oh, my stomach. We're moving again. I'll go take a look. Talk to Watts when you're ready. The sooner the better. Okay. There's a clipping from a magazine. Read it. Anarchist Monthly, first issue. Galbadian's dictator President Vinzer Delling special. How does he stay in power? We reveal his darkest secrets. Okay, so President Delling became the president after the Second Sorceress War ended. To gain support quickly, he carried out the invasion of Timber. It was only a ploy to decorate an already corrupt man's immoral career. Our land, Denver, was brutally destroyed. Here began Vinzer Delling road to dictatorship. Third issue. To imprison anti-government sympathizers, the D-District prison was built in the desert south of Delling City. Millions were spent to build the facility. The threat of being sent to the prison intensified Delling's unpopularity. The prison being imprisoned by Galbadian anti-government sympathizers just as they did in Timber. Moreover, the leader of the resistance movements faced a threat of having family members imprisoned as well. Around this time, Delling began surrounding himself with only loyalists, which turned him into an even more fierce dictator. Final issue, which is an exception of S-Star. The Galbadian military possesses the world's only long-range missile, or with the exception of S-Star. Although never used in combat, the existence has become a worldwide threat. It is said that the missiles have the ability to hit any target with astounding accuracy, even without using radio signals. Will the time come for the president to push the button? When the time comes the print is blurred on the last part. Alright, I've already read that. Alright, so we read all that. So before we talk to Watts, I know I need to run back to Renoa's room because there is a collectible back there that I need to pick up that'll help me out with training Angelo. I'm actually using my old walkthrough that I had beforehand. I need to save before I do this too. Pet Pals Volume 2. So let's go ahead and read that. Angelo, recover. Definitely want to learn that move here eventually. And let's go ahead and... I want to go ahead and switch. Can't really do that. Can't really switch to those. Oh, no, I'm junction exchanging. Oh, no. Okay, definitely will put Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit with him. Want to use draw, item, Guardian Force, strength plus 20. Okay, I've already got him with those. Ability, move, find, selfie, Guardian Forces. I'll put her with Diablos, Demi. Give her magic, GF, draw, actually magic item, GF, magic GF and draw, or draw, GF and item, there we go. She doesn't really have any abilities there. Alright, so I think I've got her set up, I think I've got them set up the way I want them to. Let me hit the save point here. Alright, so we're saved. And I think in the next episode I'll tackle the train because that's going to take a lot of time. I don't know. No, let's just go ahead and do it. Have you seen the dummy of the president, sir? If you haven't, please take a look. It's a piece of art. I know the kidnapping plan must be tough, but best of luck to you, sir. Are you ready? Yeah, let's go ahead and take on this train. Bruno, Squall, over here! We'll catch up with the second escort soon. Let's get ready. So we got to get this done in like 5 minutes. Alright. So this is where it's going to be a little tricky for me because I haven't done this in forever. Of course, they're going to talk about this the whole time. There. Made it past them. That was actually fairly easy. This is the president's car. After we get across, we'll proceed with the first uncoupling. Sir, everything is in order, sir. You again? This is the 27th time now. How many more times do you plan on disturbing me with that meaningless report? Sir, I'm sorry, sir, but it's my duty, sir. It's hard to believe that anyone would put up with this nonsense. I guess it's none of my business. Dismissed. Sir, yes, sir. I like to make him sound like he's just angrier. There goes next month's paycheck. How am I going to propose to her now? Let's put it off again. This is the first escort. We're going to uncouple this first. Like Watt said, there should be 2 guards on this car. Selfie and Zell, you guys keep an eye on the guards. Let us know early if you see them coming. Alright, I'll watch the blue guard. I'll take the red. The red guard is closer. Squall, you might want to keep an eye on them too. Hold down O1 to look at your left to release it to go back. Okay, are you ready to enter those codes? You remember everything, right? We have to enter 3 codes to disable the circuit for uncoupling. Okay, Squall, get ready. Okay, let's do it. You have 4 minutes left, Squall. Good luck. 1343. There we go. Press up to go back up. Yo, the blue! 2323. Ah! I said, "Ah, it's nothing." I wanted to see what happened when I said, "Ah, it's nothing." Here's another way to deal with the guards. Slide down the cable as soon as both guards finish patrolling by the door. Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's do it. 5 minutes. Good luck, Squall. It actually gives you more time, but I think that hurts my... 1431. Code 1 confirmed. Press up to go back up. Okay. 2313. Last code. See if I can get it. 1122. There we go. I know I failed, so my rank will probably go down. And that failure was because I got a little too greedy there and tried to get it all at one time. I like the way this moves too. It does so well. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You can check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of today's video or what you'd like to see us play next. Well, no, I can't do that. Yep. Check out the links in the description below for... I was about to say I can't do that because I got to finish up this, but check out the links in the description below for my awesome friends' awesome works. And yeah, so anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.